So one game that hasn't been talked about or been released on any next-gen consoles has been Bioshock. Bioshock was released originally on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and there was never a Bioshock game put out for any of the Xbox Ones or the PlayStation 4 versions, which is a little unfortunate because it was a very popular game back in like the 2010s. It was huge on those 360s. I remember playing them for the first time. They're really creepy, but they were really interesting, just different and diverse. And then when they put Infinite out, that was a really cool take, like, the city in the sky versus the underwater. But today we're here to talk about everything we know about Bioshock 4, which is a title I'm sure most of you guys are super excited to hear about because we have not heard about it in the past decade, I could say. So I'm really excited to dive into this with you guys. It's the first time I'm reading this article. As always, like we do, we're going to read it and then share our thoughts at the end. If you guys do enjoy the video, please be sure to smash the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing here if you guys are new to the channel and want to stay up to date on all the latest gaming news we cover here, as well as just turn on the notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. But let's get right into it. So jumping into the article, it's from gamesradar.com. It was written by Heather Wald, and it says Bioshock 4, everything we know so far about 2K's new Bioshock game. Now, if you guys want to go back and replay these, there is a remastered collection of Bioshock 1 and 2. I'm not too sure if Infinite was remade, but I know Bioshock 1 and 2 were remade. But without further ado, it says Bioshock 4 is in development at 2K Games in Cloud Chamber Studios. The new Bioshock game was confirmed in 2019, and given that Bioshock Infinite released back in 2013, this certainly been a long time coming. 2K clearly has big plans for this series in the future, particularly with a new Bioshock Netflix movie adaptation in production. So we're hoping to hear more information on Bioshock 4 at E3 2022. It says, in fact, one of the most anticipated pieces of information in the name of this new Bioshock game. It's been titled Bioshock 4 by the fans, and 2K is yet to correct us. Of course, Cloud Chamber, the new studio founded to engineer the future of the Bioshock series, will do so in time. For now, we have rounded up all the latest development updates and rumors so you can find out everything we know so far about Bioshock 4. And again, it says fan named Bioshock 4, but I'm assuming because they had 1, 2, and Infinite, we could get Bioshock 3. But that's just one of those things we'll just have to wait and see when they announce more stuff. It says Bioshock 4 is currently being developed by Cloud Chamber, a studio founded and owned under the 2K publishing label. The studio is led by former Firaxis Games veteran developer Kelly Gilmore. In an interview with Games Radar, Gilmore told us about the studio, which already had some Bioshock DNA. Several members had key roles to play in other Bioshock titles, including creative director Hoagie De La Plante, art director Scott Sinclair, and design director Jonathan Pelling. Gilmore also adds that other developers from the team have worked on other notable game series. Our team also has game development veterans from high-profile franchises like Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Star Wars, Battlefield, and The Walking Dead. As part of our recruiting efforts, we're looking for people from many different backgrounds and experiences. I'm confident that the depth and variety of the game development experience at Cloud Chamber will lead to another unforgettable Bioshock experience. No official release date has been announced just yet for Bioshock 4, since we've yet to see any trace of the game since 2K's announcement over 2 years ago. It may still be quite some time before we do. Interestingly, though, a data mine surfaced last year in 2021 that supposedly pointed towards a launch date sometime in 2022. While the release date seems unlikely, there's a chance we could see some kind of update on the new Bioshock game as part of the E3 2022 schedule. Now, I thought E3 was canceled in 2022, but I mean, they've repeated it twice now, and this article's from 20 days ago, so with Bioshock and Bioshock 2 submerging us below underwater in Rapture and Bioshock Infinite taking us into the clouds, we can't help but wonder where Bioshock 4 will take us next. We don't have much to say in the way of concrete details about the setting of the new Bioshock game, but a Cloud Chamber job listing seemingly suggests that it is possible to be set in an open world. The job listing for a senior writer, which was posted back in April 2021, calls for someone who can weave impactful, character-driven stories in an open-world setting. If this turns out to be the case, it would certainly be interesting in a new direction for the Bioshock series. The official 2K press release didn't shed too much light on the direction of Bioshock 4 would be going. 2K president David Ismailer did, however, touch on some of the core pillars of the series is known for. When talking with the Cloud Chamber team, we can't wait to see where its powerful narrative and iconic first-person shooter gameplay head in the future, with our new studio team at Cloud Chamber leading the charge. As such, it sounds like Bioshock will be staying true to its roots as a first-person shooter. At this point in time, we don't yet know much about the story of Bioshock 4 or its place in the timeline of the series. What we do know, thanks to the statement from Gilmore in the press release, is that Cloud Chamber team is looking to create yet to be discovered worlds and the stories within that push the boundaries of what is possible in video game medium. This suggests we're set to see the story and setting of Bioshock 4 go in a new direction. And then in quotes it says, Bioshock defined what a compelling narrative and immersive world can bring to a video game. Players interact with it in their own unique ways and have unforgettable experiences, Gilmore told Games Radar. That will remain at the core of our design vision for the next Bioshock, and we have a myriad of ideas on how best to achieve it. More speculative rumors also came to light last year from Colin Moriarty claiming that Bioshock 4 may take place in a fictional 1960s Antarctic city supposedly called Borealis. So far, though, nothing official has been confirmed. In our interview, Gilmore touched on how environments have played a critical role throughout Bioshock history and are incredibly important to the gameplay experience. While not much more was said on the topic, Gilmore did add that there are many creative directions to explore, with so many possibilities we can't really wait to find out more. The prospect of seeing a new-gen Bioshock game is exciting, to say the least. With its distinctive visual style and atmospheric feel, we can hardly wait to get our first glimpse of Bioshock 4. Thanks to the job listing posted back in May 2021, our sense of anticipation only intensified. In the Cloud Chamber listing for a senior gameplay programmer, there is a mention of being able to work within Unreal Engine 5, which may suggest Bioshock 4 is using the latest generation game engine from developer Epic Games. If what we've seen of games being developed in Unreal Engine 5 are anything to go by so far, it could be a real feast for the eyes. While no platforms have been confirmed for the new Bioshock, we're certainly eager to see how Cloud Chamber brings the next installment to life using the latest hardware. As Gilmore said in our interview back in 2019, during the early stages of development, one of the greatest things about our industry is how much it evolves on a regular basis. We constantly have new technology and innovations to explore, as well as expanding ways to reach and interact with our fans. We can't discuss any specifics yet, but we're excited about the possibilities. So that was a whole bunch of news for Bioshock 4, and it got me really excited. I mean, I gotta look into E3 first of all. I didn't even know that was happening. I thought they canceled that this year, but I guess not. So I'll have to look into that too to find out what's going on there. But Bioshock 4 coming out, one, if it came out in Unreal Engine 5, two, in an Antarctic setting in the Borealis would be really like cool and visual. But the Unreal Engine 5 thing really has my attention. But I'm really excited to hear like this news. That's really awesome to hear, such a cool franchise trying to, come back a decade later on these new gen systems. And, who even knows by the time this comes out, we're going to have the PlayStation 5 Pro, things like that. So who even knows what the consoles will be able to handle, as well as just the 30 series PCs with the Unreal Engine 5. So, I mean, I hope you guys did enjoy this. I hope it, brought some light on the Bioshock series for you guys. If you guys are fans of the game, let us know down in the comments what you really hope comes back when they develop this new game. But that's all I have for you guys so far today. We'll continue to cover the Bioshock 4 news as it comes out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to smash the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing here if you guys want to stay up to date on all the latest gaming news we cover on the channel, as well as just turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. As always, my name is Ross, and I will see you guys in the next video.